Longan tree, agroplants.org, also known as Dimocarpus longan. Longan is perennial evergreen and grow for the edible fruits. It also grow as ornamental plants, can be shade tree or even a dwarfing container. It will bear fruit, so don't worry. Can grow in variety of climate, tropical, Mediterranean, or subtropical climate. Also possible to grow it in a desert, so it is possible. Hardiness zone will be from 9 plus. If you would like to grow it, there is a link below, link in the right top side, and if you purchase, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, really helps for this channel to continue to grow. So the leaves are green. When they are young, they are red, and after this they switch to green, and this is beautiful. The fruits are like lychee, I would say. Be aware that it's not the same taste of lychee, and it's not in the same season. So you can grow it even in the same garden. Especially that lychee, it's a different taste. It's reminded, it's like an onion structure stuff. So this is something that I would say like an onion inside, very jello and juicy. It depends on the cultivar, of course. Some cultivars are not good. Uh, in order to grow it, you need slightly acid soil, rich soil, organic matter, and fertilize it, especially in the beginning when it's young, 2 to 4 times. After this, you don't have to; it will bear fruit anyway. It's bear a lot of fruits. You can start to grow it by plant seeds or just cutting. Also, earlier, if you choose to grow it by cutting, spring will be your season. High humidity, peat soil, moist soil, of course, keep it always, you spray it. You don't put water, you just spray it all the time. And better to use hormone for root growth. It just make it increase the chances to get something in the end. It's better to graft it, but it's not must, I tasted very good fruit from seeds. There isn't a lot of cultivars that run in the market, depend where, of course. So if you don't have a chance, it's possible also to grow it from seeds. Be aware that it's sensitive to salty soil, and the best planting season will be in the spring. But you can plant it from the spring to the summer. In hardiness zone will be 9. Spring to the summer, in hardiness zone of 10B to 11, spring to the autumn, and in the tropical hardiness zone of 11B plus, you can grow it. You can plant it all the year. The size of the plant will be from 6 to 12 meter. It's been 20 to 40 inches, and it's grow wide 8 meter. It's not just grow to the top, so widely also. So be aware that you can keep it smaller, but it's also possible to have a huge tree. It's been 8 meters, so 24 feet and even more. It's like a little house, I would say. Growth speed in optimal condition will be medium grow, average amount of water. If you will put more water, it will love full. Big amount of water also will be lovely for this tree. Full sun will grow the best. Half shade will grow well, but you will have less fruit. So it's something to consider. A lot of people ask me how to grow it in container and to get fruit. So the major things that I would say, start with a small pot, and like big, it's need to be at least 20 to 30%. This is the minimum. It can be also 50% of bigger than the root ball. Why? Because every time you need to switch soil, especially in the beginning, until you learn how much water your tree need. Each cultivar it's a little bit different, and how much to water it. You will destroy the soil that will less good, let's say, drainage with the soil. It's lose the viability, Pit soil, potting mix, all those kind of things lose the viability after a few years. If you want it, it will bear fruits. Highly recommend to start by air layering or just to graft the tree, very in the low point of the tree that it will bear fruit. If you graft it too much high, might do a lot of problems and you won't see fruits. You need to add fertilizer because it's not the soil and you don't really have organic matter, so add also organic matter, of course, and humus. And this is in order to get fruits in container. Blooming season will be from the spring to the summer. Except these small white flowers, insignificant. Uh, Edible fruits will be from the summer to the autumn, and the major pests are ants, aphids, and birds. Aphids really dry it, and you can eat it raw, jelly, jams, juice, ice cream. Very good ice cream, I have to say. Sometimes, if you have too much birds, you will need to cover it with a net, and it's bear fruit after 2 to 3 years. So it's quite a fast. Even if you don't graft it, sometimes after 3 years you will see some fruits. Of course, if you want big amount, it will take 4 to 5 years. It's possible to grow it as a seed from seeds, as I said before. If you choose to grow it from seeds, better like peat soil and vermiculite, possible in other soil, but take care that the soil will be well ventilated. It's important for this tree. It's a better result, better sowing ratio, germination ratio. If you keep it, better to keep it in room temperature. Sow it, let's say, don't wait too much. It's prefer fresh seeds, better result. Sowing season will be in the spring, and it's possible also in the summer. In hardiness zone of 12, it's possible all the year. If you choose to sow it, I highly recommend different pots, and I will explain why. Because you don't need all, and if you have few seeds, just one of them, you need one tree or even two trees in your garden. So better result if you grow it in a pot, and even if when it's young and you want to try, you can graft it. It's easier when it's young to graft it. Uh, you should sow the seeds 3 to 5 centimeters, so it's mean 1 to 2 inches deep. Cover it lightly, better with vermiculite to cover it. And except this, I would say that it's quite a lovely plant to grow. It's not very hard. The fruits are good. There isn't a lot of pests, and it's very, very sweet and lovely. So why not? That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course, purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.